welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Sunday afternoon, the Mets won their 8th game in a row as they completed a 4-game sweep of the Miami Marlins, 7-6, but it's a little more complicated than that. Yeah. Mets took a 7-1 lead on the strength of a 7-run fourth inning and then held on to win. And at the end of the game, they had 2 players on the disabled list, Travis d'Arnaud, a fractured right hand, and the reliever Jerry Blevins, a fractured left forearm.
Well, I knew it hurt. I didn't actually think it got me that bad. I figured, just it's going to swell up pretty quick. I actually asked TC, right away. I was like, oh, it hurts. And then he signaled in. I was like, wait, give me a second. It might be okay. And I was starting to move it around. And maybe it was just the numbness, but it didn't, wasn't hurting that bad until, an hour or so later.
I really appreciate everyone coming to me and, giving me a pat on the back or their few words. It shows the care that they have. And the care that this whole organization has, and I'm just going to listen to their advice and keep my head up and battle through this.
And anytime you lose anybody, it's tough, no matter who it happens to be. Any one of the 40-man guys that you happen to have go down is obviously a tough thing, but with Blevins coming on over here, making the spring training acquisition for us, he's come up big for us in big spots when asked to deliver and come into the game. But again, you got to go ahead and keep moving. We got some other lefties in the organization that are going to be asked to step in, and we got a chance to see some guys over the course of spring training, and the guys that we have here right now with Gilmartin and Torres. We're going to be looking forward to them to do some things for us and continue to take the ball and go when called upon.
Well, this might be the only time I do a web hit where Matt Harvey gets the win, and we're not going to talk about him at all. They sent 12 batters to the plate in the 4th inning. The big hit was Ruben Tejada's bases clearing double that scored 3, and the Mets scored 7 runs in that inning. You just thought it was going to be a cakewalk after that, but really the Marlins got to the Mets bullpen. They scratched out some runs. Harvey gave up 4 himself, 2 more against the bullpen, and had a chance in the 9th inning, but Jerry Reese-Familia, again, perfect, 6 for 6. Outstanding, and retired Stanton to end the game.
Big blow in that 7-run inning. Ruben Tejada, a 3-run double, and Familia walked the leadoff hitter in the 9th, and Terry Collins had a choice to make. Runner at second, tying run, 2 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, and they went after Stanton.
I just want to try to keep my ball down in the play because he's power hitter and my quality pitchers. Make sure he can hit it.
Well, there are 2 things that work really there. One, Familia with that ball sinkered down is a good pitch. I used a couple sliders, too, to get through Stanton. And also professional hitter Prado on deck. He's the kind of guy that can tie up games. So it was a good move by Terry, and it worked out on a day where you have a win. The Mets have won 8 straight, but such a melancholy feeling for most Mets fans and Mets players.
Mets 7-0 at home for the first time ever. 10-3 matching their best start ever. They'll try and keep it rolling Tuesday night against the Atlanta Braves with John Neese on the mound against Trevor Cahill. Our coverage begins with Cadillac first pitch Tuesday night at 6 o'clock on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.